Yo, what's up, my high value bros? What's up, kings? What's up, guys? What's up, stars? Hey, man, I'm out here in New York. You know what I'm saying? Shooting a movie. You know what I mean? It's gonna be an action horror flick. I'll let you guys know what it is once we finish it or whatnot. But anyway, man, I just wanted to jump on here and talk to you guys about choosing signals that you might be missing from women who are attracted to you. You know what I mean? So, one thing about women, right? They don't have the confidence that men have. You know what I'm saying? Like they need constant validation. This is why they post pictures. This is why they are constantly in the mirror. This is why they wear tight stuff. This is why, they buy the lashes and they do their hair and they get the surgery and all that, right? Because they know that their sexual market value is in their beauty, right? Women are beauty objects, sex objects, and men are basically success objects, right? So with that said, women need constant validation and they need that validation about their beauty. So they have to get the attention from men. They have to get the likes from men. You know what I'm saying? But in that, believe it or not, a lot of these attractive, sexy women, right? They're really insecure. They don't really have the confidence that a man has because women cannot handle rejection. Like if you reject a woman, especially sexually, or and you don't really give her your non-sexual attention, that really does something to a woman. You know what I mean? Because they really can't handle rejection like we do as men. So men, conversely, our energy is more what? We're out here to go out and conquer and dominate and be on our mission and purpose and things like that. So in essence, like we're supposed to go out and pursue the woman in the beginning. That's just the way that it is at this point, right? So women don't basically pursue. So because of the fear of rejection and actually being insecure, this is why they overcompensate with their shenanigans in terms of, soliciting your attention. They're not really going to approach you like we do. So as a man, we have to do the approach. But women, if you don't get their choosing signals, right? These are some of the things that they're going to do or behaviors that they're going to indicate to you that they are interested in. Now, in my book, I got a whole chapter on her interest level and attraction and things like that. But I just want to expound a little bit more. These things that I'm getting ready to tell you, they're pretty much like subconscious. You know what I mean? These women, when they do this, they don't necessarily think about it. You know what I mean? It's below the conscious, but it's subconscious. So this is something they just naturally do when they see a guy that they perceive to be high value or at least interested in. You know what I'm saying? So one of the first things they're going to do, they're going to give you eye contact, right? Now think about it. If you got a sexy or attractive woman, okay, let's say 8, 9, and 10, right? So on your attraction scale, now think about it. Now, out of all these sexy, attractive women, how many of those women came up to you and approached you? Exactly, right? Very few, very attractive women, the 8, 9s, and 10s, the dime pieces of whatnot, they're not going to come and speak to you. Like it's your job as a man to go ahead and what? To speak to them, right? In other words, we're supposed to do the pursuing. But if they want you to speak to them, they're going to do certain things. So they're going to give you eye contact. And a woman looks at you, for a period of time. Let's say if you guys keep catching eyes, like she'll look at you and look away, or she'll look at you and smile. If she smiles, that's a good thing. If she looks at you and she lowers her head, you know what I'm saying? Like she puts her head down when she looks at you bashfully, she's flirting. If she looks at you with the Bambi eyes, she get all googly eyes, she get a little twinkle in her eyes, that's an indicator as well. But we're talking about these attractive, sexy women. Again, they're afraid of rejection, right? Even though they look good as hell, sexy as hell, they get all this validation, but they're still insecure. So they're not going to go and approach you per se unless you like some famous, celebrity, rapper, athlete, whatever, where they're in groupie mode, where they can just go up and get an autograph or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Then they're approaching like, ooh, that kind of thing. But if you're just out and about doing your thing, and maybe you're in a gym, maybe you're in a hotel lounge, maybe you're in the grocery store, whatever, right? She might do these things with her eyes to capture your attention, all right? So that's her subtle way of saying, hey, I'm interested. But if you don't see that, it could escalate. So again, eye contact. If she gives you, because think about it, a sexy woman, if she doesn't find you attractive, she's not going to look at you at all. Right? They can ignore the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you're interested in a woman, like men, right? We lock in on them. We be looking at her up and down, you know what I'm saying? And undressing her with our eyes and shit like that. It's, when we do that, it's kind of creepy to a woman, especially if she's not attracted to you. Now, if she's attracted to you and you're doing that, right? Because in my book, I tell you to look at a woman, not to look away, right? So if you're looking at her and she looks at you and looks away and kind of smirks, and she looks away and kind of smirks, or she gives you a little bashful smile, you know what I'm saying? She's interested. That's a choosing signal, bro. You know what I mean? So when you get eye contact with a woman, especially a sexy or attractive one, and she gives you those glances, and every time you look around, you're looking at her, and she's looking at you, and then she looks away, bro, go talk to her. You know what I'm saying? So enough of that. Now, the next one up, right? If you don't get the point with that, if you're looking at this girl and she's smiling, you don't still get the point, what she'll do is she'll come into your proximity, right? And so when it comes to proximity, with this whole corona shit and all that, right? Social distancing and mask and shit like that, it kind of like fucks shit up. But anyway, with that said, you have what's called, when it comes to proximity, you still have 4 different types of distancings or zones, right? The first one is public zone. Public zone is like 11 or 12 feet or more. So we're not even going to deal with that. You just out and about. Maybe you walking, down the street, on the strip, on the, South Beach, Las Olas or something. You just out on the strip or whatever. That's got nothing to do with it. Now, another type of distance is going to be your social distance. Now, your social distance is 4 to 11 feet. You see what I'm saying? So if you're in a grocery store, if you're in a gym, or if you're in, a confined space like that, now you're talking about social distancing. Your social zone, which is 4 to 11 or 4 to 12 feet. All right, she's going to put herself within that social distance where you can talk to her, right? So if you saw her from across the room, right, and you don't go and approach her, she'll come in within social distance or within your social zone so that you can speak to her. Now, if that still doesn't work, bro, now she'll come into your intimate zone. Now your intimate zone is basically inside of 4 feet. That intimate zone, it's inside of 4 feet. Okay, it's within arm's reach. So now she's looking to bump into you. Now she's looking for a touch, that type of thing. Okay, so she's gonna come in such close proximity that she may even bump into you. Like, let's say you're on the treadmill and you're running. She may come over and use the machine right next to you on the treadmill or the Stairmaster or whatnot. Or maybe using a squat rack, and she'll come right next to you and use that. You see what I'm saying? She's gonna come within that intimate zone, and when a woman accidentally touches you, now come on, bro, women don't touch people. You know what I mean? Like, especially if a woman is not interested, and she's gonna move away as far as she can from you because she's not interested in you, right? So explain how you saw her from across the room, right? In a social zone, which is 4 to 12 feet, and now she's within a personal zone, which is 2 to 4 feet, damn near, and now she's past the personal zone, 2 to 4 feet, and now she's within your intimate zone, within 2 feet, right? And bumps into you. Or she starts, doing some type of an exercise that's gonna get your attention. Like, maybe, the machines in the gym where they working their legs and they're working the adductors, the adductor machine. You know what I mean? They doing this, their knees going in and out like this. You see what I'm saying? And she can see you standing right there. Well, come on, bro. She could be choosy, and then you look. You know what I mean? So understand that. So when a woman she likes you or whatnot, she's gonna put herself within your proximity, and within that proximity, you have 4 zones. Again, okay. So just to recap on the 4 zones, you have public, which is beyond 11 to 12 feet. Then you have your social, which is 4 to 12 feet. Then you have your personal zone, right, which is 2 to 4 feet. And then you have your intimate zone, which is 0 to 2 feet, where it's actually body contact. They're going to actually bump into you, okay? And you know about bumping into you. That's what? Touch, okay? And I talked to you about touch before. What neurotransmitter or what hormone is get released, right? Oxytocin. It's the bonding. So the first person who touches is the one who wants you the most. You see what I'm saying? So understand that. All right. And then the next one up, right? In terms of now, if you still don't fucking get it, right? She's looking at you. She's smiling. She's looking away. She's holding her chin down or whatnot. Every time she's doing a target glance, you know, that kind of thing. Every time you look, she's looking like, what the fuck? You sit in approach. Now she's in your face. She's in your personal space. Now she's in your intimate zone. You still on approach. Come on, bro. Right? The last one is she'll strike up a conversation. You know what I mean? She'll ask you a question like, hey, how do you use this machine? Or, hey, what do you think about this? Or, hey, what do you think about that? She's going to ask you for your opinion. Or she'll just make something up. Hey, haven't I seen you before? She'll just say something to strike up a conversation and want you to take the lead. You know what I mean? So, again, women do these subtle things, right? Hoping that guys will fucking get it. Because a lot of times guys, you know, we just so ABC 1 2 3 and direct. And we think from our perspective, we just, hey man, I see this girl, I'm going to go over here and talk to her. But women just don't do that. They expect for you to what? Pursue. And remember, to pursue means to go after something, to go after what you desire, right? So that's part of your masculine frame, to go ahead and approach her, because she's your purpose at that point, right? When women, they don't have that drive. You see what I'm saying? They're all about attracting their mate because of their beauty. So they're going to do things, they're going to position themselves to be chosen, to be selected. So it's up to you to go ahead and strike up that conversation. But if you don't do that off bat because of maybe you don't notice them and you don't find them attractive or whatever, but they find you attractive, these are some of the things they're going to do. You know what I mean? It's a real subtle approach as opposed to them just coming up to you directly. But again, if they do that to you, they either find you really attractive, or maybe you got such high status on like celebrity status or things like that. Maybe you're a celebrity rapper, whatever. Now they're in groupie mode. You can expect that to happen. You know what I mean? But from just day to day, and you just a high value man that stands out, they find you attractive. These are some of the things they're gonna do. They're gonna look. That's 1. Number 2, they're gonna come in your proximity. And 3, they're gonna go ahead and strike up a conversation. So these are the 3 subtle things that women do to attract your man, to attract you. Okay, these are the choosing signals that you guys may be missing. But now that you've seen this video, you're not gonna miss it, right? All right, guys, that's all I got for now. I'm gonna see you guys next time. But bro, go ahead and order the High Value Man T-shirt. You see I'm rocking it. You know what I mean? I got a link in the description box. Go ahead and grab that. Also, guys, get your High Value Man, The Blueprint to Success for Women book. It's available in ebook and paperback. Okay, go ahead and get that. Also, guys, add me on Instagram, ace_Heru. That's ACE_Heru. Add me there. Shoot me a DM about a video topic that you want to talk about next. Or if you're having a problem with a woman, you can write me an email at acie333@gmail.com. Right? And in that email, a paragraph or 2 describe what's going on. I give you a plan of action, you know what I mean, for a consultation. Now, if you want to do a video consultation, I'm down with that too. You know what I'm saying? Let me know. We can Skype it up, FaceTime it up, whatever. And, you know, we'll get it popping. I give you a plan of action for that as well. Okay, guys? Guys, like, share, subscribe. Like my shit, share my shit, comment on my shit. You know what I mean? It helps me get seen on the YouTube algorithm. And it helps the channel grow. Okay, so I really would appreciate that, guys. And if you find this video to be valuable, guys, go ahead and just, you know, shoot me a donation to my Cash App. All right, guys? Hey, man, I'm out of here. I will see you guys next video. Love.